Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, well, hello there. It's Deb Seymour, and guess what? We're live. Well, I've been called a self-made woman, but you know I don't believe that that's true. I know exactly how lucky I am getting this close with you. It's high time I be giving some praise to those that got me where I am today. I gotta thank a mama for the cooking, daddy for the whooping, the devil for the trouble that I get into. I gotta give credit where credit is due. I give my thanks for the money, I thank God for you. Hello, Axel and Agnes. Nice to see you. Well, a strong heart and a willing hand, that's the secret to my success. A good man, I try to be a good woman, a good job, Lord, I've been blessed. I'm just part of a greater plan. It doesn't really matter which part I am. I thank mama for the cooking, daddy for the whooping, and the devil for the trouble that I get into. I gotta give credit where credit is due. I give my thanks, my bank for the money. I thank God for you. Nice to see you too, Axel. Hello out there, anyone in YouTube land? I know you're out there. Hope everybody here had a nice Thanksgiving who celebrates in the States. And for those who don't celebrate Thanksgiving, well, I hope you find things to be thankful for too. I thank mama for the teaching, daddy for the preaching, the devil for the trouble that I get into. I gotta give credit where credit is due. I thank the bank for the money, I thank God for you. Mama, daddy, devil, ooh yeah. I gotta give credit where credit is due. I thank the bank for the money, I thank God for you. I thank the bank for the money, I thank God for you. I thank the bank for the money, I thank God for you. Ooh, that means you too, brunchlings. Good morning, Youch Bunch. Okay. So far I know we've got Germany and we have Kenmore, Washington in the house. That song is Thank God For You by the band Sawyer Brown. I ended the show with that last week, but I really like it, so I wanted to do it again to start the show this week. Because I am feeling very thankful. We here in the States, well, we had a lovely Thanksgiving feast at my sister-in-law's. Gotta get practice saying that. She's been my sister-not-in-law for so long. So it was with family, Jason's family, and too much food as usual, but lots of goofy conversation, silly photographs, and just a genuinely nice time. Hey, Kathy, welcome aboard. Eastern Washington is in the house. Okay. All right. So learning cover songs is always tough, like that last one, because it's never quite how the original person did it, but that's okay. And for anyone who has a problem with that, look at your tongue wagging inside your head. Your words have run away from your brain. Do you realize that what you said caused a world of pain? Everyone's a critic, that's a fact, but at least some people have a sense of tact. What was your intention? Did you think to help? 'Cause if you did, baby, you're fooling yourself. All critics criticize to make their own day. So many words, so little to say, tearing down the truth with their walls of lies. But then, hey, who am I to criticize? Who am I to criticize? constructive feedback's a tool that just makes you do better the things you do. Oh, pearls of wisdom, words to the wise, turn rocks to jewels before my eyes. Well, I don't have to tell you that cutting me down hurts. I don't feel better, I just feel worse. An avalanche of negatives falling like knives, corroding your confidence and eating you alive. Oh, critics criticize to make their own day. So many words, so little to say, tearing down the truth with their walls of lies. But then, hey, who am I to criticize? Who am I to criticize? Said, who am I to criticize? See things through different eyes, 'cause we all lead different lives, different hands weave different strands of experience across time. Now I'm not saying you can't speak your mind, but don't you judge, be unkind. Here's a little secret, make it shed some light. You can tell me I'm wrong, but you got to do it right. Oh, critics criticize to make their own day. So many words, so little to say, tearing down the truth with their walls of lies. But then, hey, who am I to criticize, baby? Critics criticize to make their own day. So many words, so little to say, tearing down the truth with their walls of lies. But then, hey, who am I to criticize? 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 The Critics Song. Oh, anyway, the Critics Song, that's a song I wrote when someone, a songwriter I really respected, totally ripped apart one of my songs in the most unceremonious way. And it was hard because I said I respected its opinion, but not how he delivered it. So I went home and wrote that, and no, he hasn't heard it. Anyway, I'd like to welcome Elizabeth David to the Brunch Room, and Rod Weeks down from Milton, and Howlin' Hobbit from Michigan. And here we go. There you are, Hobbit. Don't forget Michigan. And we got Kenneth Charles Youch, Rod, Kathy, Elizabeth, who I still call Beth from back in college, and Axel, and Agnes, and the Youch Bunch. Welcome. So thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for tuning in. All right, I'm gonna make that go away now. This song is about cooking a whole feast, whether it be Thanksgiving or, in this case, it was Valentine's Day, and then having your date stand you up. Ghosted. Table is set, the candles are lit, sauce in the pot, but there's something I've missed. 'Cause though I made a meal for two, somehow it's all come undone. I'm sitting down to a dinner for one. I don't know how it happened, how it came to all this. I planned a feast of passion, now I dine on remiss. All that's left's a plate of lonely with a dream underdone. As I sit here at this dinner for one. It started with attraction. I added a kiss, stirred in expectation to heighten the mix. One misunderstanding turned the whole batch to doubt. No wonder this recipe didn't turn out. Didn't turn out. So I drink my cup of sorrow and spit out my plans. It's hard to chew the pieces of a chance gone bad. And the flavor of regret will linger long on my tongue as I sit here at this dinner for one. Dinner for one. Dinner for one. Dinner for One. You can find Dinner for One and Critics on my Blame It on the Dog CD. Why, thank you. I've been wearing my fedoras in quite a while. They were jumping out of the little hat box over there saying, how come you always wear those cowboy hats? It's winter. It's felt. It's fedora season. Oh, yeah, Dinner for One. Clever. Thank you so much. Well, when you have Dinner for One, I'm going to give a shout out to the YouTube folks who might be lurking today. Besides Hobbit, you've made yourself known. But Janet, if you're out there, hello. And Rick, if you're out there, hello. Heidi couldn't make it today. And Hobbit's here today. And Jack, if you're out there. Oh, hey, Ronnie. Hello, Ronnie. Nice to see you. Thanks, Rod, so much. Here's Ronnie. I'm going to put her on screen. And I'm going to put Rod on screen. I'm having too much fun with this. Putting people on screen. Oh. Well, after that last song about Ghosted, I decided to express my true feelings. This is a song that I co-wrote late one night at a Denny's in Boulder, Colorado with my friend Ann Kronrick, who may be tuning in today. And so Ann, if you're out there, remember this one because, well, this is how we were feeling. When I'm angry, the traffic moves slow. When I'm angry, my pimples show. When I'm angry, my thighs look fat. And when I'm angry, I kick the cat. Oh, don't you try to tell me that it's 'cause of stress. And no, I'm not angry 'cause of PMS. I'm angry 'cause I'm angry, and don't you forget that. When I'm angry, I'm upset. Oh, when I'm angry, I can't sleep. When I'm angry, my clothes look cheap. When I'm angry, down things fall. When I'm angry, there's no left turn. Oh, don't you try to tell me that it's 'cause of stress. And don't you try to tell me that it's PMS. I'm angry 'cause I'm angry, and don't you forget that. When I'm angry, I'm upset. Ooh, when I'm angry. When I'm angry. When I'm angry, I'm upset. Oh. When I'm angry, the coffee gets cold. When I'm angry, the fridge grows mold. When I'm angry, my socks both itch. And when I'm angry, I'm angry. Don't you try to tell me that it's 'cause of stress. And no, I'm not angry 'cause of PMS. I'm angry 'cause I'm angry, and don't you forget that. When I'm angry, I'm upset. Oh, when I'm angry, the doorbell rings. When I'm angry, I won't sing. When I'm angry, I fumble and fall. And when I'm angry, the robocalls calling. Don't you try to tell me that it's 'cause of stress. And no, I'm not angry 'cause of PMS. I'm angry 'cause I'm angry, and don't you forget that. When I'm angry, I'm upset. Ooh, when I'm angry. When I'm angry. When I'm angry, I'm upset. Let's go away, leave me alone. How many strums will she do? The angry song about how everything just magnifies when you're really angry. Oh, hey, Hobbit. Yep, Hobbit. He's played on Blame It on the Dog, by the way, because he's playing his lovely ukulele on the dog song and colonoscopy. The angry song makes Kathy laugh. Everyone welcome Jack Plum. He's tuning in from YouTube today. Sometimes comes in on Facebook, and sometimes he comes in on YouTube. Thanks, Ronnie. The angry song's kind of supposed to make you laugh, but I don't know about this next one. It's supposed to make you laugh because first you get ghosted, and then you get angry, and then you tell it like it is. Everybody snap along. Oh, you say I've got challenges I ought to beat. Well, you're right. You're so very right that I ought to handle them rather than weep. Well, you're right. Oh, you're so very right. You say I'm too sensitive and pensive and glum, that I'd be better off if I'd just loosen up. Well, you're right. You're so very right. You've righted yourself right out of my life. Oh, you say that my cooking is offbeat and crazy. Well, you're right. You're so very right. And how I do dinner proves that I'm lazy. Well, you're right. So very right. And how I drive is frightful indeed. Oh, you say you drive better, though you always speed. But you're right. You're so very right. You righted yourself right out of my life. Oh, say, Mr. Righteous, what is it you want? That you're right. Oh, you're always right. That you think that you're right, and I'm always not right. Why am I never right? Well, if love's a democracy, so like you say, then why are you taking my rights away? Oh, but you're right. You're so very right. You've righted yourself right out of my life. Ooh, yeah. Well, you say that you're better off living alone. Well, you're right. Oh, you're so very right. That you never loved me, I should have known. Well, you're right. Oh, you're so very right. That I deserve better, that's what you say. Someone who loves me, who's willing to stay. Let me think about that. Oh, you're right. You're so very right. You've righted yourself right out of my life. I said you're right. You're so very right. You righted yourself right out of my life. I said you're right. You're so very right. You righted yourself right out of my life. Bye-bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. You're right. Oh, I love this. Look at the Ouch Bunch over there in Kenmore. They're all snapping along. Oh, cool. Steve Wood, well, thanks for popping in and saying hi, you and Peter. I know that Sunday evening you are quite busy running around. I'm just so tickled pink that you tune in at all from the phone in the car as they drive around southeast England. Oh, thank you. I thought you'd heard that one, Rod. Yeah, that's on the Mama Wears a Hard Hat album. Yeah, and it's just with upright bass and the singer snaps singing. But yep, if someone wants to be that right all the time, write them out of your life. I mean, what do they say? Is it better to be right or better to be happy? Oh, tips coming in. Thank you. Here we're gonna have the tip jar of woo. Tip jars are open. Someone has already punched in the volley. Thank you so much. You just made my Thanksgiving Day weekend. Okay. Well, enough about romance. Let us talk about something much more important. I'm sitting in the bathroom as calm can be, stirring funny powders into my herbal tea. This night will be a long one, at least it will for me, for I'm prepping and preparing for that word that starts with C. Howling Hobbit, do you have your ukulele out? Because you need to be playing along. Colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. Oh, colonoscopy, colonoscopy. All that I can say is it's a pain, and they'll lay me on a table and put me in a gown. Feed me funny drugs for to divest me of my frown. And when the doc comes in, she will smile and say to me, bottoms up, my dear, this first round is on me. Oh, colonoscopy, colonoscopy, modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a pain in the ooh. Joe could tell you're cracking me up. Make my insides perfect, my insides clear. No polyps to be seen, no misdividing cells to fear. Oh Lord, if you get me through this upside down exam, I promise I will never again eat red meat, drink, smoke, or swear, or eat sugar, or chew gum. I'll adopt stray puppies and kittens, and even give up chocolate. Yeah, you're right. I'm not going to give up chocolate. Matter of fact, I got some hot chocolate right here. Colonoscopy, colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. Oh, colonoscopy, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a whoa. Colonoscopy, colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. Oh, colonoscopy, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a big pain in the... Can somebody please give me a ride home? Colonoscopy. Anyway, I kind of did that for you, Howlin' Hobbit, because, recognition. Hobbit and his former band, Hobbit, moved to Michigan. But Hobbit had a band here called the Snake Suspenders, and they had tuba, trombone, ukulele, and washboard. And those guys backed me up on the colonoscopy recorded version, which is on Blame It on the Dog. And thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one, Ron. Thank you so much, Ron. That means a lot to me. Yeah, I mean, you don't get the facial expressions on the CDs, but then on the live, you don't get the cool upright bass of Alicia Healy. So it's kind of this toss-up. As I said, I've been mentioning, I'm in the studio now, sort of slowly churning out a fifth album. And there will be some accompaniment on it because, well, you don't have the facial expressions there in the digital. Ooh, not going to do that. We've got 3 songs were done before the pandemic, and we've got all the basics to 2 more done. We're going to be doing some basic tracks to the 6th song this coming week. And then I'm going to have to wait a while because I got to build up my money again, which you're helping me do. Thank you, everybody, to get into the studio. Yeah, don't give a shot. Oh, dear. Did you hear a meow? I heard a meow, and it sounds like someone busted through the cardboard block on the cat door upstairs and is right outside the door, meowing. Well, don't ask me about the cat doors in this house. He is Houdini. He gets through all of them, that Morpheus. Cool as the click of a switchblade knife, I walk onto your back porch and into your life. I check out every corner, upturn every stone. You better believe I'll make this backyard my own as I dominate the best sun patch, contemplating which birdies to catch, grooming myself from my head to my toes. And just when I'll pounce, I tell you nobody knows, 'cause I'm the king of the alley, prince of the trash. Sometimes I purr, oh, sometimes I scratch. Cruising through your neighborhood, I haven't a care to let you come near me. If come near me you dare, 'cause I'm a bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat. Well, I was born in an alley, the smallest of 6. I learned to survive on a cheap bag of tricks. And out in the streets, I've grown old, I've grown wise. days and earn my share of more than 9 lives. I got this old lady, she tries to keep me in. Well, I tell you, she offers me caviar and sips of her gin. But she'll never tame me, 'cause nobody can. I tell you, fish, eggs, and booze, insufferably bland when you're the king of the alley, prince of the trash. Sometimes I purr, oh, sometimes I scratch. Cruising through your neighborhood, I haven't a care to let you come near me. If come near me you dare, 'cause I'm a bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat. Not a platypus, no. When your family's asleep in the dead of the night, in a silence so thick you can't slice, a scream rips the air, makes your hair stand on end. It's just me giving chase to that she-cat again. In the morning you'll see me just as sweet as can be. What, last night a catfight? Who, me? I gently play with some paper that's a scrap, and shortly thereafter retire for my nap. Oh, my name's not important, I've never really had one. You know my deportment's a mean, tough, and bad one. So if you see me on your back steps and such, you can come say hello. But don't you dare touch the king of the alley, prince of the trash. Sometimes I purr, oh, sometimes I scratch. Cruising through your neighborhood, I haven't a care. Tell you come near me, if come near me you dare, 'cause I'm a bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat's just all over the guitar today. I'm the Duke of the Dumpster, Baron of the Back Fence. Hanging around's what I do best, yes, bad cat. Yeah, dump in the dumpster for all those Thanksgiving leftovers, a little pumpkin pie, a little turkey. Oh yeah, turkey is really good, and so is beef and tuna and chicken. And since I'm a cat, I'll eat those all at once and not have a tummy ache. Bad cat. Sent out especially to Hobbit and got Joe Catello today. Oh, bad cat. Bad cat. Oh, you spotted a bobcat? Yeah, you told me that a couple weeks ago. Do you think it's the same one? Oh, dear. I saw a coyote. We had a coyote. But we've got coyotes in Seattle. Actually, there was one on the corner, right beyond this wall. But Morpheus was fortunately inside. And Joe Cotello told a very bad joke about colonoscopies a while back. I forgot to put that on there, but didn't kill him, but nearly wrecked him. That's terrible joke, Joe, and I love it. Okay, I'm getting really silly. Oh, there's Maddie. I haven't seen you in a long time. Hello, Maddie from UK. I'm glad you found me on YouTube. Oh, you're welcome. I've got one more song to do. Let me think. I'm still trying to decide what it is, but I think it will be this one because, well, so many of us overindulged on Thanksgiving. I always try not to. I always take these little tiny pieces of all the dishes, but somehow that always adds up. This is by the Siegel Schwal Band. But before that, I want to say thanks to everyone for tuning in today. Joe and Kenneth and Maddie and Hobbit and Kathy and Axel and Agnes and Rod and Jack and Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie and Ron. Bonnie and Ronnie, that rhymes. Did I miss anybody? Did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody that I know is watching. And hello to the lurking YouTubers out there. I know that you may be out there, you may not. But if you are, Ann and Janet and Here we go. When you can't blame the dog or the bad cat, you blame it on this. Think it was the wine. Well, I drank so much wine last night, you know my tonsils are starting to flow. I swear someone must have held my nose and poured that stuff down my throat. Maybe it's the lack of sleep that makes me feel just like I'm dying. Or maybe the leftover pizza, but I think it was the wine. Well, I've always been a pacifist, you know I'd run from a fight. I ain't never hit Buddy No with no 2x4 until, well, last night. Maybe my ascendant wasn't quite aligned in my right sign. Whatever that means, you gotta consult an astrologer for all that. Or maybe the moon was full, but I think it was the wine. Anyway, this has been Brunch with Deb, and I thank you all for being here. And Maddie, I see you on there. I don't have time to do Monster Mash, but if you promise to tune in next week, I will have it for you. But I'm gonna wait till you show up. Well, I've always been quite careful about where I bedded down. So how come last night I thought I had me a Thanksgiving angel, but I woke up with a circus clown? Well, maybe it was love, sweet love, that made me be so gosh darn blind. Okay, maybe it was just that lady lust, but I think it was the wine. Well, my daddy, he said beer's alright, but that dirty wine ain't no good. It'll make you do all the things you shouldn't and forget the things you should. Well, last night I forgot my coat, I forgot my car, I forgot to get home on time. Whoops, got to get home on time, yeah, that's right. Well, my husband thinks there's another man involved, but I think it was the wine. Oh, honey, I just had one glass too many. Siegel Schwal Band, I think it was the wine. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Rod. You brightened my Sunday too. It's nice, you know. Oh, hey, Ammon, you're here. And I'm about to disappear, but definitely catch the replay unless you were out there the whole... Well, but do what you will. Y'all do what you will. But while you're doing it, remember to stay healthy. COVID's kind of coming back a little bit. There's also just all this other flu and stuff out there. I mean, I'm still wearing masks when I go into crowded places because I'm trying to save my voice. So I'll let you be the master of your own health there, but, you know, take precautions. Remember, do wash your hands. That's still done. And as I say every week, most importantly, tell the people you love them sooner rather than later because you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. And I love you all, my brunchlings and my Deb-Heads. You guys are double whammies. And I'll see you next Sunday. Same brunch room time, same brunch room channels, plural. Take care.